Good morning student. Today we will continue our exercise 7.2 question number 6. ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equal to AC. In this figure ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equal to AC. Side BA is produced to D such that AD is equal to AB. It means AD is equal to AB. Show that BCD is a right angle, means angle C is equal to 90 degree we have to prove. So in this figure, see, we start our solution. What is given to you? In triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. I divide all the angles like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. It means angle 1 is equal to angle 2 by isosceles triangle property. We can write down. Now it is given to you that now AD is equal to AB, but AB is equal to AC. So AD is equal to AC. AD is equal to AB given to you. AB is equal to AC also given to you. This is equal to AB, this is equal to AB. It means AD is equal to AC. Then in triangle ADC, from equation first, AD is equal to AC, then angle 3 is equal to angle 4. This one equation takes second, first, third. Reason: by isosceles triangle property. Okay. Now see, in triangle BCD, we can write down angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. That is the angle sum property of a triangle. This is the part of chapter 6. Now put the value of this angle B represented by 1. C now become 2 plus 3. This complete angle C, then 2 plus 3 plus angle D 4 is equal to 180 degree. If you see from equation first and third, 1 is equal to 2 plus angle 2 plus 3, 4 is equal to angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Twice of angle 2 and twice of angle 3. It means twice of angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. It becomes angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 90 degree. That is angle C is equal to 90 degree. Then we can say BCD, angle BCD is right angle. Hence proved. This type we will prove this question. Now our 7.2 exercise complete. You do solve all the questions of this exercise. If any problem, then ask. Now we will start some other properties of congruency to proving the congruency of triangle. There is two theorems. Theorem 7.4, that is triple S congruency rule. triple S congruency rule. Triple S congruency rule means side of one triangle, all the sides of one triangle ABC, all the sides of one triangle equal to the all the sides of other triangle. It is given to you, then prove that these two triangles are congruent. Theorem, then it means what we have to prove here? We have to prove that both triangle ABC and PQR are congruent. Triple S means side congruency rule. It means we will compare all the sides of one triangle to the corresponding sides of other triangle. It means what is given to you in this theorem? That in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, AC is equal to PR. Prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. For proving this, firstly we need to do construction in this. What construction we will do? Draw a line PX such that QX is equal to AB and ABC is equal to XQ, this one Q, XQR, join XR. What we do construction? Draw PX which intersecting QR such that angle ABC, or we can say angle XQR is equal to angle ABC and XQ is equal to AB. Join XR. Now start our proof. In our proof C, we take firstly triangle ABC and XQR. We take in triangle ABC and triangle XQR. It is given to you that angle ABC is equal to angle XQR and AB is equal to XQ. These two by construction. Third element, we can take BC is equal to QR, given in the question. BC is equal to QR, given. Then see in the figure by which rule? Side, angle, side. By which rule? Side, angle, side. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle XQR. Rule SAS congruency. By this rule, these two triangle congruent. If they are congruent, then we can write down angle A is equal to angle X. This is equation first. Angle A is equal to angle X. Now see, it is given to you from this AB is equal to XQ, AB is equal to PQ. This is by construction and this is by given. Then from these two we can write down XQ is equal to PQ. It means these two sides are equal also. So in triangle PQX, XQ is equal to PQ, then angle, now divide this angle 1, 2, 3, 4. two sides are equal, it means opposite angles are also equal. X cube, angle 4 is equal to angle 1 by isosceles triangle property. After this, see, similarly we can write down, similarly same step we will follow to prove these are equal. It means we can write down directly that similarly angle 3 is equal to angle 2. This equation second and this one I take third. By adding equation second and third, angle 4 plus angle 3 is equal to 1 plus angle 2. 4 plus 3 become angle P and this become angle X. First equation, angle A is equal to angle X. We write down this one is fourth equation. Then from equation first and fourth, we can write down angle A is equal to angle P. Now see, in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, AB is equal to PQ given, BC is equal to or AC is equal to PR given, angle A is equal to angle P from equation 4. Then by which rule? We can say by SAS rule, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. This type we will prove this triple S congruency rule. What we done in it? Firstly we done the construction. In construction what we did? That draw PX such that XQR is equal to ABC and XQ is equal to AB. Then prove firstly these two triangle congruent. If they are congruent, then it becomes that angle A is equal to angle X. Now we want to prove that angle A is equal to angle P. Then for this, firstly we have to prove angle X is equal to angle P. This is point X. How to prove? This side is equal to this by construction and AB is equal to PQ by that is given. Then we can say from these two equations, these two sides are equal. Then their opposite angles are equal. 1 is equal to 4. If they are equal, similarly 2 is equal to 3. By adding 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 4, it means angle X is equal to angle P. Angle X is already equal to angle A. Then by both we can say angle A is equal to angle P. Now in both triangles, this side is equal to this one. This side is equal to this one and this one is equal to this. Sorry, this angle is equal to this. So we can say by which rule? SAS congruency rule, these two triangles are congruent. So this time we will prove the triple S congruency rule. Now we will discuss the next theorem. Theorem 7.5. That is RHS congruency rule. What is the meaning of RHS? It stands for right angle, hypotenuse, side. It means in this, if two triangles have right angle, both are in two right angle triangle, their hypotenuse equal and any one of the sides are equal, then we can say these two triangles are congruent. How to prove it? It means we take two right angle triangles. one triangle ABC which is right angled at B. Another triangle PQR which is right angled at Q. In this it is given to you they are both right angle triangle, hypotenuse are equal and one side are equal. One side is equal. So it means given in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, angle B is equal to angle Q, AC is equal to PR and BC is equal to QR. Prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Now we start our proof. For proving the right angle hypotenuse side theorem, RHS theorem, there is a need to use the Pythagoras theorem. Whenever we take a right angle triangle, we can apply the Pythagoras theorem, that is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So we write down in triangle ABC using Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Then if we need AB square is equal to AC square minus BC square. This is equation first. In triangle PQR, PQ square plus QR square is equal to PR square. PQ square is equal to PR square minus QR square. We can say PQ square is equal to AC square minus BC square, because PR is equal to AC, QR is equal to BC, given here. This is equation second. Now see, from equation first and second, see both RHS parts are equal, then LHS part also equal, then we can say they are equal. AB square is equal to PQ square, then AB is equal to PQ. It means we prove that AB is equal to PQ. Now take two triangles. In triangle ABC and triangle, this is equation third, PQR, AB is equal to PQ from equation third, BC is equal to QR, AC is equal to PR. These are given. So by which rule? So by triple S rule, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So this time we will prove the RHS congruency rule using Pythagoras theorem. Firstly we apply the Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem we will prove equal AB is equal to PQ. Then after we take these two triangles, by triple S rule these two triangles we will prove congruent, then we can say RHS theorem complete, hence proved. What is the RHS stands for? RHS stands for right angle hypotenuse side. Now we will discuss one example related to this. One example that AB is a line segment. Example number 7. NCERT book, chapter 7. ABC is AB is a line segment. P and Q are points. P and Q are points on opposite sides of AB such that each of them is equidistant from the points A and B. From the points A and B. Show that the line PQ is the line PQ is the perpendicular bisector of AB. The diagram is like this. AB is a line segment. P and Q are points on opposite side of AB such that each of them is equidistant from the point A and B. Show that the line PQ is the perpendicular bisector of this. See, in this what we have to show, P and Q points are equidistant from A and B. It means PA is equal to PB and QA is equal to QB is given to you. And you have to show that PQ is the perpendicular bisector of AB. But bisector means you have to prove AC is equal to CB. Bisector AC is equal to CB. Perpendicular means we have to prove these angles are 90 degree. Okay, now see how to prove it. In these two triangles, how can we prove? How can we prove that this is a perpendicular bisector of it? Firstly, what we will do take these two triangles completely. Can we prove that these are congruent? PAQ, PBQ. Can we prove that these two triangles are congruent? Yes or no? Or how we can prove? Check it. It is given to you PA is equal to PB, AQ is equal to QB, and this PQ common in both triangles. So we can say triangle PAQ and PBQ both are congruent. So what we will do in this solution? Firstly, we take in triangle PAQ and triangle PBQ. PA is equal to PB, QA is equal to QB, this both given, and PQ is equal to PQ common. So triangle PAQ is congruent to triangle. Check it. In this common A, in this B, with A it means come B. A is corresponding to B, it means P is corresponding to P, that is PBQ. Now see, if these two triangles are congruent and we want to prove now these two triangles congruent, so we need that, can we say that these two angles are equal by CPCT, that we can say APQ is equal to BPQ equal reason CPCT, and here reason triple S congruency rule. These are equal by CPCT. Now we take these two triangles. In triangle PAC and triangle PBC, PA is equal to PB, this equation first given, angle APQ, APQ is also equal to APC, then APC is equal to angle BPC from equation first. Next, PC is equal to PC common. Then by which rule? This is common. Then by SAS, by SAS congruency rule, triangle APC is congruent to triangle BPC. Then AC is equal to BC by CPCT. Angle PCA is equal to PCB, CPCT. But bisector we proved, but perpendicular proof that we have to prove this angle is equal to 90 degree. Now see, both making PCA plus PCB, but PCA plus PCB is equal to 180 degree. Reason is linear pair. This is also concept of chapter 6. Then PCA plus PCB 180 and both are equal, then twice of PCA is equal to 180, then angle PCA is equal to 90 degree is equal to PCB. Then this equation we take second and this one we take third. Then from equation second and third we can say PQ is perpendicular bisector of AB. This type we will prove it. So AB is the line segment P and Q. What we will do? Firstly we prove that these two triangles are congruent. Then by CPCT these two angles are equal. Then we take these two triangles. Then we prove by CPCT AC is equal to BC, and by linear pair we show that this angle is 90 degree. Then we can say PQ is the perpendicular bisector of AB. So another example and exercise 7.3 we will discuss in our next lecture. Okay, student, thank you, and try revise your theorem, do in fair notebook also. Thank you, students.